the city of Betaville, in the near future, the technology we developed confronts us. The science we created seduces us. But will our dreams of tomorrow be turned into a nightmare? Welcome to Paradox. Be careful what you wish for. Nothing is impossible anymore.
If Betaville demands one thing, it's conformity. And if you're different, rebellious, or troubled, they'll demand you enter a clinic that deals with your rage. Jane and Rita, two cast-offs. They have nothing in common except the room that they've been forced to share. Sometimes when you lose your way, it takes a stranger to help you find yourself.
Damn freak.
Good, you're awake. We're just a little farther and we'll have you settled in, okay?
Madge, what the hell is this?
This is your new roommate, Rita.
Don't you bring her in here! Don't bring her in here!
Rita, behave yourself. You're not the only angry girl on the floor.
A thin skin? You're sticking me with a freaking thin skin?
Rita, please, get a grip on yourself.
I don't want her in here! You said I didn't have to have anyone else in here with me!
I didn't make up the room assignment.
You can't do this to me! And you can't trank me without cause. I know the rules. This is my room. She can't do that, can she?
Rita, take a deep breath. This isn't the end of the world, okay?
She's a hard case, that one.
You shouldn't be in my room. I don't want you. And if you give me any hassle, I'll hurt you. Do you hear me? I will hurt you. You laughing at me, thin skin? Nobody's laughing at me! Nobody!
yourself, Rita.
I swear I'll hurt you.
Did she wake up?
What'd you people give her? You see something you don't like? I don't like thin skins. New arrivals, screaming and crying that they don't belong with us crazies, shaking all the time and going off if you just say boo. It gets old real fast. Where do you think you're going anyway? I'm Rita.
I'm Jane.
And now, Jane, this is what we call guided imagery. Now, I think we all try to understand how the past leads us to do the things we do. And the first step to understanding is remembering. Maybe we could start with a time before you started hurting yourself. You could go there and just remember how you felt, what was different about it. Does that make sense? Okay, good. Now, usually the best way is to find a specific event and just go from there. Can you think of one?
I don't know.
Jane, look, you need to try and relax. Okay, no one here is going to hurt you. Jane, I know how hard this must be for you, but if we can discover what changed and why, then maybe we can find our way back to a time when you were simply alive and didn't have to prove it. Okay? Okay, good. Give it another try. Jane, can you tell me what you were feeling just now? Jane?
Nothing. Nothing.
So how are the two of you getting along?
Me and Jane?
Yeah, does she talk to you?
If you mean, does she relax when she's with the rest of us mentals? Then no, Dr. G. I guess she isn't communicating well at all.
Yeah, Rita, I'm just asking for your help. Is that a reason to get angry?
Maybe they don't talk on whatever planet she's from. Did you ever think of that?
There's all kinds of ways to respond to the same problems. You can hit out at people as though they have no feelings of their own, or you can do the same thing to yourself.
Then it's true what they're saying about her.
You feel so disconnected, either the world is unreal or you are. You do things to find out if anyone's there. What? What are you looking at?
Did you sew that yourself?
Yeah, why?
Nice job.
And that's it?
Just, when they first brought me in here, I remember grabbing onto it in my head. I don't know why.
Oh, you never told me that before.
Don't know why I am now.
You know, Rita, if Jane does try talking to you, you know, it wouldn't hurt to listen.
You're the doctor. You listen.
You know, you might have more in common than you think.
Don't even know she's there half the time. Probably won't know she's gone until 2 days after.
Yeah, Rita, have you ever thought that maybe you might be the first to leave?
I hate when he does that. Why does he always have to talk about me leaving?
Just say no.
Can't keep saying no forever.
She did it to herself, you know.
Why do you think she's in here? This isn't a plastic surgery ward.
Except I didn't think anyone had the guts to do that to themselves. I didn't think she'd get past the first leg.
I heard Madge the Badge talking to one of the student nurses about it last night. So unless the meaning of self-inflicted has changed while I've been in here.
No, Brain Jane is sicker than we are.
We're not sick.
Stop your squirming and sit still for a minute, girl. You look like something I'd like to bait a hook with.
Rita.
You're looking good.
Suze, this is my new roommate, Jane.
Nice to meet you.
Shake her hand, you freak.
Shut up, Rita.
Shake her hand or I'll do a lot worse to you than you've done yourself.
Rita?
Who the hell do you think you are blowing her off like that?
Back off.
What are you doing? Get off of me.
What is wrong with you?
She can't treat you like that. I mean, you try to be nice to the freak and look what happens.
But I don't care. I don't even know her. I came here to see you. Besides, she must be hurt pretty bad. It's not about me and you.
Screw her. Everybody's hurt.
So we try to be nice to each other to make up for it?
What, like you coming here to see me?
Grow up, Rita.
Because if that's why you came here, then you can just forget it. You can just turn around and walk out. Suze, please.
I'll see you next time.
This is all your fault, do you hear me? Nobody wanted you in here. You don't belong. But I put up with your crap. I even introduced you to Suze, and what do? You're too good to shake hands with her, is that it? You think maybe you're better than her? You're nothing. You got Suze upset, and Suze never gets upset. You're some kind of freak is what you are.
No, I'm sorry.
What the hell have you done?
I'm so sorry.
Your lip, what have you done?
I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Get in here quick! No! She was there. Jane, in my field. How did she get there?
What are you talking about?
What I'm talking about is these machines. You're putting things in my head. You are making me see things.
Rita, it doesn't work that way. The equipment is used just to see what's going on inside you.
Well, she was there. She was in my special place. I don't want her there. I never told her to start chewing on her damn lip. It's not my fault.
Rita, no one said what happened to Jane was your fault.
Yeah, well... Ever since she got put in my room, everything has gone wrong.
Look, what happened to Jane is not your responsibility. She was hurting herself long before.
That's not the way Madge sees it. She says I've been more disorderly since Jane got here. She says I keep it up, I'll get sent to the perm ward.
Well, then quit playing Madge's game. I mean, you get your act together, Rita. Start acting like a real human being, and the Madges of this world will not be able to hurt you. It's your choice how you want to act. I mean, with Madge, with Jane, and most of all with yourself.
Thanks for the lecture, Doctor. When's the last time you got tranked for antisocial behavior?
Rita, we're not finished.
Frank and Jane feels no pain. Frank and Jane feels no pain.
Shut up, Terry Louise.
Excuse me, honey. I meant to say Princess Jane. So insane.
Shut up. She nearly bit her lip off, and she didn't even know she'd done it.
Why'd you tell me another 7 times?
She practically chewed it off. I could see her teeth right through it, and her tongue was all dark red.
Shut up, Rita.
She can't feel it. Any of it. And you were right. She did that other stuff to herself, too, to her own self. It's sick. How could anyone do that and not feel it? It's sick.
Fascinating. Have you run any specific neurochem procedures on this patient, doctor? Thought she was just another crazy, I'd have thought the same when I was just starting out.
We were treating her for depression, and she was showing signs of improvement until...
Oh, I'm afraid all that's going to change now. We'll run some cerebral diagnostics,
We
and
can't
then...
perform any specialized testing without the patient's consent.
That's not going to be a problem, is it, Dr. Giancarlo?
Jane, you realize that your participation in this testing is strictly voluntary?
Yes.
Now, please understand how important this is. And no one here has ever had the opportunity to examine congenital insensitivity to pain. It's a rare condition, and we just want to know all we can about it.
I'm not a lab animal.
No, Jane, you're not, and no one here will ever treat you like you are. You're a person with an unusual biological condition, and with your help, we can learn so much more. Not only about your condition, but other imbalances that might seem just the opposite. I mean, the pain and the rage that traps so many other young women in here, and outside, too. Now, I promise that no one will hurt you. I mean...
I know what you mean, doctor.
Well, then I just need you to sign this release.
Jane. Why are you doing this? You think Novak's a walking nightmare.
Dr. Novak is one of our best research neurologists, Rita. And I won't have you scaring Jane out of the best chances she's got.
Best chance, huh? Then why'd you write a letter about Novak to the board last year?
Who did you hear that from?
One of the nurses?
Dr. Novak's research is very important and worthwhile, and I would encourage any of my patients to participate in it, including Jane if she's willing.
I know where they took her.
No, you don't. Okay, where? Come on, spill.
East Wing.
That's impossible. They're tearing down the East Wing.
Demolition got pushed back another year, so they turned over the wing to the research division for special projects. I saw Madge taking her over there last night.
You see what they were doing to her?
Can't get past the door. Restricted access.
Hey. Hey, Jane. What's it like where they took you? What are they doing to you?
Stuff. Tests.
About what I said? I'm sorry.
Forget it.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
Nobody can hurt me.
That comfortable? Lying on your back like that? Get a pretty good view of the ceiling, huh?
I guess.
When I was little, there was this big field down the road where the grass grew up as high as my waist. I used to run through it with my arms out so the wind would pick me up and fly me away. And when I fell down in the green, I'd have this whole green world that was just for me, just mine. Felt like I was the queen of the world. And then my parents made me wear shoes that hurt my feet, so I couldn't run anymore, and I said, I won't. My father locked me in the hall closet. It was dark. I started screaming. He took me out, and he started hitting me, and he wouldn't stop. Next day, I hung my Christmas doll over his chair, and I set it on fire. The judge sent me away for spitting at him in court. He thought I had a bad attitude. Remembering that field is all I have left now. Except for Suze. I mess up with her, I don't know what I would do with myself. So, I get a little funny sometimes. But I guess you don't have to shake her hand if you don't want to.
I saw how she touched you, you know? How she held you, and I thought, how lucky you were to have somebody touch you like that. And then she held her hand out to me, like a spotlight, shining in all my deepest, darkest places. All the reasons I don't deserve it. I couldn't take it.
I'd rather spend all day with those doctors poking wires in me than 1 second with your friend's hand in mine.
Where they took you today? Poking wires in you? What are they doing?
Seeing if they can get me to feel anything. Not too smart. Anyway, Tommy G said since they're not getting anywhere, they have to stop and go through some whole approval thing before they can try anything else.
What you said? That you don't deserve people being nice to you? It's not true. You do so deserve it. Everybody does.
Thanks.
Here, in case you get thirsty.
Night, Rita.
Good night.
Shh, don't wake Rita.
Where are you taking Jane?
Just slow down, Rita. Okay, let's start over. Now, who was it who took Jane? Just tell me everything you remember.
I don't know what time it was. They took Jane, Madge, and an orderly.
Are you sure you didn't imagine this?
Imagine it.
I had the testing delayed.
I know what I saw. They can't just take her like that, can they? Doesn't she have rights?
Jane is a voluntary participant.
So Dr. Novak can just torture her and get away with it.
Things aren't that simple, Rita.
Yes, they are. Things are simple. Jane is a human being, and she's my friend. And you don't give a rat's ass what happens to her.
Look, I'll make sure she's okay. I promise I will go down there right now.
Let me come with you.
Rita.
I'm good with Jane. She talks to me. Let me help. Please.
That's a restricted area. You can't go in there.
Thank you, nurse, but I'm quite aware of the regulations in this facility.
No matter what you see down there, you let me do all the talking. All right, for Jane's sake, you gotta control yourself, you understand? What the hell is this?
This is a restricted area, Doctor.
What are they doing to her?
You were told to stop the testing until the board could complete its review.
What is it you really want? To be part of this research?
My God. Is that all you can really think about? I want my patient back.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Rita, stop her!
Open it! Open the door! You had better talk her out of there now.
Or what? You'll put me in there too?
I'm a doctor, Tommy. I would never do anything to jeopardize her well-being.
So why take her out in the middle of the night?
We wanted to see if sleep interruption was a factor, and to work without your interference.
Jane, talk to me. I made them stop. I won't let them hurt you.
I'm not hurting. Not yet.
Jane, listen to me.
Pain keeps you safe. 'Cause it hurts. You know something's wrong. It's how you stay alive. How you stay whole.
You don't have to do this anymore. You can just tell them you want to stop.
You can still manage her therapy, keep an eye on her. Imagine if we could find the key to unlock the brain chemistry of these poor girls. Wouldn't it be worth it?
Oh, yeah, wouldn't it?
But I can feel a touch. Or a kiss. I can feel your arms around me. I can see my days stretching out here while they forget and leave the heat on too long, just to see me not knowing, till I can smell my own skin burning. And then they hate me for it, because I didn't make them stop. Because they know this thing about themselves and what they're capable of. They'll never let me go now, Rita.
Tell them. Tell them like you just told me you can make them stop.
I can't. I can't. I just keep thinking they'll find a way to hurt me like they want to. And then I'll be okay. I'll be safe like everybody else. I won't have to be alone anymore.
Jane is the professional opportunity of a lifetime. And you don't have the slightest idea what to do with her. But I do. Now go talk your other patient out of there and get out.
Jane? Jane?
Rita! Rita, open the door. Let me help.
Jane?
Rita, please! Rita!
You have to let her go now. I understand she's your friend, and I understand your concern. But believe me, we're not doing anything that can harm her in any way.
What do you call this?
A wire shorted out a sensor, that's all. She didn't feel a thing.
It's a bunch of crap.
I'm afraid you're going to have to leave.
No, not without Jane. You told me to let you in so that you could help.
Rita, please, we have to go. Jane is Dr. Novak's patient. She's under her care now.
No! Maybe they transferred her somewhere else. You don't know that. You didn't see what they were doing to her.
Oh, get real. This place is tough, but they're not murdering patients.
How come nobody knows where she is?
Because nobody knows anything around here.
If they hurt me, I can be real. Not a freak. Not a freak.
Where's Jane?
Rita?
You saw saw what Novak was doing to her. We both saw it.
Rita, just calm down.
Well, what's happened to her? Where is she?
I don't know. She's not my patient anymore.
Stop jerking me around. You're afraid Novak will use her clout and get you fired, and that's all you can think about.
You know, Rita, you're coming this close to being a permanent fixture around here.
Hey! Excuse me, doctor, but aren't you the one who told me that I was supposed to be supportive of my fellow patients? Well then, if Jane, who is not your patient anymore, is still alive, then she might still be down there. And we're not talking about any ordinary young lady here, doctor. We're talking about a patient with an unusual condition, and a doctor whose important and worthwhile research is the best chance she's got. Must be what she's doing to her right now. Helping her, so she can help other people.
What do you expect me to do?
Not you. We. You and me.
Rita, I have no clearance to get into the East Wing. Novak had it revoked.
That won't be a problem. Madge, you gotta help me. I'm really, really sick.
We got 10 minutes tops. Come on.
My God.
Rita. Wanted to see you one last time.
Don't talk. We're getting you out of here.
Hmm.
Yes, they're gonna kill you.
They already have.
You're talking crazy.
Rita. When you're away from Suze, you're hurt, don't you?
Of course.
And when you're hurt, you go to your green place. Pain is my green place. It's where I go, and they can't get me. No matter how hard they try. You don't belong here. With all this really crazy people.
Rita.
When I leave, I'm taking you with me. We'll go to my green place together. You, me, and Suze. We'll lie on a blanket. We'll eat sandwiches. We'll go for a walk. We'll get sunburned. And I'll press my finger against your shoulder like this, where your skin is burnt. And you'll say, ouch, that hurts.
Ouch.
She's gone, Rita.
What about Novak? She'll have her day in court, like any other citizen. Better come see me when you get out.
I'm never getting out of here. Think they're gonna let you out?
I'm not sick. I'm not crazy. And I'm not angry about everything anymore. Only what I should be. So what am I doing here? I did it, Jane. And you showed me how. I'm gonna do what I told you. Me and Suze will go out to the country. We'll be there. In the sun. In the green. We'll get sunburned. It'll hurt. You'll be there. With us.
Society shut her out, and the government locked her away. But all that Rita really needed was a stranger's friendship to find the courage to face the world. Welcome to Paradox.